Teddy Atlas welcoming you to the Mexico City Plaza here in Mexico City for our main event of the evening. 12 rounds among heavyweights between these two great warriors.
Went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up.
Opening round here. See if they go the full 12 tonight. We expect a high work rate among these two fighters. Now, do you want to see that same work rate throughout the whole fight? Or is that your expectation?
I'd love to, because we'd be having a good time, and our fans, they're going to enjoy it.
Devastating blow by Ruiz. Good block there by Bad Intentions. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Halfway through this round. It's been a recent trend, Teddy, where we've seen in the heavyweight division a lot of Eastern Europeans dominating. Why do you think that is?
Same thing in basketball. I don't think they're the better athletes, but you know what? There's an urgency. There's a real hunger. This is their opportunity. The fighters over here, and the basketball players for that part, they have too many options here. Over there, they make the most of it, and fundamentally, they're very sound.
Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own.
Up and down, side to side.
Accurate counter punch by Dynamite. And in round number one, you already get the sense that they have no intentions of this fight going the distance. Nice jabs there by Dynamite.
In and out, in and out, in and out. Let's move.
Firing off the uppercuts. Great exchange. Last 10 seconds of this first round. Nice block by Bad Intentions. Round comes to an end here. Glad you've joined us ringside. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas on another night at the fights. We're with you all year long, every step of the way, as is our crew. And the guys just don't get enough credit sitting back there in the production truck, but they make all this happen, Teddy.
Yeah, they do. Of course, Rick, Robbie, Mike, all you guys, Brian, Scott, Russ. We appreciate you doing all the difficult work while we get a chance to sit out here and enjoy the fun part. And by the way, you guys, after we just said that, you guys are picking up the tab tonight.
Good block by Ruiz. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. solid counter punch by Ruiz.
Stay in one spot.
That was a miss by Ruiz. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Able to counter that attack. Took a shot, now he gives a left. On the mark, the counter punch by Ruiz. Good exchange, he fires back. Gets rid of that body shot. And he returns on that exchange. Able to dismiss it. Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round. Well-targeted counter punch by Dynamite. As we come to the end of the round, Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, that's one of those rounds where I wonder what were the judges looking for, because it's tough to kind of draw a line between those two fighters.
Yeah, very close, but one of those rounds where you could steal it. You did a little bit more in those last 30, 20 seconds. Maybe that's the impression the judges are left with.
Watch the headshot. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one.
Double up your punches. He's tired.
Very nice job landing that counter punch, getting away from one that was coming at him.
Guard your head.
Able to dismiss his opponent's shot, and then comes back with an uppercut. Good work now, backing up what he did. He gets hit, but he gives it right back. Good block by Ruiz.
Keep your head moving.
On the mark, the counter punch by Ruiz. Ten seconds to go in this third round. And now we got a fight He fires back a right hand of his own. End of the round here as we're ringside at our fight night venue. Of course, we're on the road with you every step of the way with a fine crew. We got to give credit to the crew there. Robbie and Rick back in the production truck doing a nice job, all cramped up in a tractor trailer.
Yeah, they do a great job. They allow us to go on the air and allow us to do the fun part while they're doing the grunt work. They're doing all the difficult things back there. Of course, Mike, Brian, all those guys. We appreciate you very much, and we're not taking you out to dinner tonight.
Way to block there. Sharp and accurate 1-2 by Dynamite.
Don't stay in one spot. Circle.
Gets rid of that effort.
Rain, push it.
Good job by drawing in his opponent and then landing the counterpunch by Ruiz. And another right hand comes in. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Showing you some defense there with the block. Good block there by Bad Intentions. Nice job to land that counterpunch and getting away from one of his own by Dynamite. Undoubtedly, the most effective element of his entire arsenal tonight is his jab. He's so committed to fighting on the outside, and he's jabbing away beautifully.
Well, Customato used to tell me, Teddy, when you're in doubt, jab. Well, this fighter, when he's been in doubt, he's jab. When he's been sure of himself, he's jab. As you said, he's made a jab fest of this all night long.
Final 10 seconds. End of the round here, and as I glance around ringside and look at the judges, I'm wondering what they're writing down, because that was a tough round to score.
Yeah, it was, and you know, it's the kind of round where one guy would be really smart to take a page out of the book of Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler, where Leonard stole rounds at the end, where he just clipped off 30 seconds, and that's exactly what the judges remembered.
Now that's some fine work right there by Ruiz. It is unbelievable how this fight is being fought. Both guys unwilling to stop. One guy goes at it, the other guy meets him punch for punch.
Well, you've heard it before. You've heard the term used, one day at a time to deal with something very difficult. Well, this is one round at a time. That is the only way these fighters, these warriors, could deal with this kind of pace.
Keep moving. Cover your head.
Good return fire that time. Great fight. I mean, just a great fight. Both guys giving their all back and forth.
It doesn't get much better.
And a smart counterpunch by Ruiz. Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go.
Keep the head moving.
I would assume there has to come a point in this fight where he has to make the commitment to throw the power punches. It's hard to envision a way he's going to win this fight without going down that road.
He doesn't have the confidence to do it. I don't know if he's mentally strong enough to do it. I think he's worried about throwing hard at the guy because maybe in his mind that means the guy will throw hard back at him.
Blocks that punch. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Well, this round comes to an end. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. This is one of those fights, Ted. It just feels like to me where it's going to be tough to really score. I mean, it's been a close fight.
Yeah, it's a hard fight to score because you have one guy maybe a little busier, but the other guy makes up for it because he's a little heavier with those blows. So it's a matter of maybe the taste of the judges, what they prefer.
Come on, cover up.
Counters back against his opponent. Well-placed counter punch by Ruiz. What a chin. Can you believe the shots this guy's absorbing?
And more importantly, can his opponent believe it? You know what? You want to hit a guy, so you figure that that's a good thing, that's an encouraging thing. This is a case where his opponent might get discouraged just by seeing his guy take those kind of shots.
90 seconds to go here in this round. Punches and bunches, working well. He scored well after being hit himself. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Wow, look at that, trading shots. Ten seconds to go in this round. Able to cover up that gut. Teddy, making predictions in boxing is often a dangerous task, but I'll make one right here that seems pretty obvious to me as we come to the end of that round here. This fight is going to be a brutal display as long as it lasts.
It's kind of like going and watching that home run contest. Nobody's trying to hit singles or doubles. You know they're all going for the fences.
Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Good return fire that time. Good job by drawing in his opponent and then landing the counterpunch by Ruiz. What a good counterpunch by Ruiz. This is why we love the sport, Teddy. I mean, this is just back and forth action nonstop.
Well, Joe, when special offensive happen in history, you remember where you are. Right now, I'm going to remember where I was during this fight. I'm watching a special epic right in front of me.
Glad to be here doing it, too. What a war this is. Targeted counterpunch by Ruiz. Well-placed counterpunch by Dynamite.
You're taking too many punches. Hands up. Back to the body.
Coming towards the end of the 7th round, 10 seconds to go. We come to the end of this round. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Boy, it's a very closely contested fight, isn't it?
Yeah, it has been, Joe, but it's going to be up now to the judges. Hopefully they have their eyes wide open because they're going to have to look really closely, not just at the action overall, but who's landed the cleaner, more effective punches.
Very clean offense from defense by Ruiz. Some fine fundamentals, good counterpunch.
Nice mousetrap there. He let him in beautifully. He didn't use cheese. He used distance.
Ruiz is showing that he doesn't have any head movement defensively whatsoever. What else is there, Ted?
Well, there's legs. Start using your legs a little bit. Get out of range. One way or the other, get out of the other man's talking place.
Move your head.
Lands flush with the two-punch combo by Ruiz. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. The halfway point of round number 8. So swiftly able to turn defense into offense. Nice counterpunch.
And what you're noticing here is his opponent is starting to be a little wary of letting his jab go because every time he jabs, he gets caught.
Blocks that punch. What a good counterpunch by Ruiz. Comes right back at him with a left hand. What a fight. What a great, great, non-stop action fight this has been. the counter punch by Ruiz. Clicks of the tongue. End of the round here. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. It's turning out to be a very good fight because it's very competitive. It's one of those fights that's really hard to score.
Yeah, it is hard to score. It's going to be up to the judges now. Hopefully, they've been watching the way they need to watch, and they're competent enough to make sure that it's not just a matter of who's throwing, but, you know, who's really landing.
Not able to land the headshot. Parries that punch intended for the head. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. Able to get rid of that one. Good looking counter punch. Right back to it to the head. Well-placed counter punch by Dynamite. Good work on the combination by Dynamite. Good defensive skill. A minute to go in what has been 2 minutes of sensational action. Neither man coming off stride. Well, he took one right there, but then he targeted one right back. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Nice job to land that counter punch and getting away from one of his own by Ruiz. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. Well, as that round comes to an end, it gives us a moment to kind of reflect on this overall fight. And Teddy, my thoughts are pretty clear-cut. This is the kind of fight that just takes on a personality of its own. This is an all-out war.
Yeah, this is kind of like watching a guy who's not on a budget. You know, he's spending with both hands. You know, when he goes home, he's going to have no money in his pockets. And when this fight is over, these guys are going to have nothing left in the gas tank, and it's probably not going to a decision.
Well done that time, landing the counter punch. Throws a counter punch there. On the mark, the counter punch by Ruiz. And now he's acting like a fighter, coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. Good looking right hand after he got hit. Teddy, this is one of those moments where you just wish you could pick up the phone and call up the world and say, tune in. Everybody should be watching this, right?
I have a cell phone. I might do that right now.
Start dialing.
One.
And a good counter by Ruiz. A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. Nice block by Bad Intentions. That worked out really well. Throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that.
Keep your head moving. Get out of the way from those punches.
Very nice defensive guard there. Good counter punch. Targeted counter punch by Ruiz. Well, this round comes to an end. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. This is one of those fights, Ted. It just feels like to me where it's going to be tough to really score. I mean, it's been a close fight.
Yeah, it's a hard fight to score because you have one guy maybe a little busier, but the other guy makes up for it because he's a little heavier with those blows. So it's a matter of maybe the taste of the judges, what they prefer.
Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. A little head hunting right back to it. Oh, and look at this, Teddy, wasting no time getting to know each other.
No, they came right to the center ring, said hello.
And a well-placed counter by Ruiz. Blocks the headshot. Another one lands. Showing you some defense there with the block. The counter punch by Ruiz. A minute to go in what has been a memorable round. Great stuff from these two. Great fight. I mean, just a great fight. Both guys giving their all back and forth.
It doesn't get much better.
He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Fires right back at him.
Get out of the way.
Nice block by Ruiz. End of of the round here, and as I glance around ringside and look at the judges, I'm wondering what they're writing down, because that was a tough round to score.
Yeah, it was. And, you know, it's the kind of round where one guy would be really smart to take a page out of the book of Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler, where Leonard stole rounds at the end, where he just clipped off 30 seconds, and that's exactly what the judges remembered.
Punch and move, punch and move.
Great movement to get away from those punches. He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. And a good counter by Ruiz. Nice job to land that counter punch and getting away from one of his own by Dynamite. Parries that punch intended for the head. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Able to put his punches together. That's a nice looking combo.
Well, that's the benefit of 2 and 3 instead of 1.
The judges have put down their scores as we come to the end of a very exciting back and forth fight. Let's send it up to the ring announcer to hear which way it goes. Dynamite, your winner by split decision tonight.
Yeah, I disagree with that. That was a split decision. I had him winning much clearer than that.